Here with Joey Beck, the owner of Pro Rock Racing, and we're about to start off the UTVs here in about 30 minutes. Joey, tell me what you think about the course. Now that it snowed last night, what do you think is going to change on the course today, and how's the race going to go?
Well, we already had a little bit of a test subjects go out there. The stock class left the line this morning. The first hill section they come into is a pretty good climb with some options. All four racers piled up right there, and we actually just had to go and amend the track and get them moving again. It is a lot more ice than we anticipated. We did not know the snow was moving in. It wasn't in the forecast. It's beautiful out here. It makes for some really cool conditions, but we may have to modify the course slightly to accommodate a track that continues to move. But it's going to be a lot of fun. We were out there sliding around in Taylor Pickett with RPM Ministries 4-seater. It's still going to be a blast no matter what. We just may have to make some decisions to make sure everybody has a good race that stays moving forward.
Starting out front today?
It's going to be good, man. We got 5 wide, dead engine start. Anytime you can get on the first row, you feel pretty good about it. And, man, it's going to be cool with the snow, man. I've never had any elements like this, so just hope to get a good start and hold it together and do something today.
How do you feel that the track conditions now that it snowed yesterday and last night? Do you think that's going to change up from yesterday of sloppy mud?
Yeah, to be frozen out, I think, for a little while, too. So the first lap will be a learning curve, but we'll just sort of play it by ear and see how it does. Some of the hill climbs will be interesting, and yeah, man, it'll be fun for sure.
with Jay Shaw, unofficial winner of today's MRT challenge at Dirty Turtle. Man, that's awesome. Came in here, Jay got the pole and managed to hold the lead, and unofficially first by like 5 minutes. Jay, how did the day go, and what was the course like? It being so muddy, I see you got about 200 pounds of mud on your machine.
Yeah, dude, you know, perfect weekend. I mean, you come in, you get a good starting position, front row, and we pulled hole shot and put the hammer down. The course was awesome. The snow was cool, but man, my fingers were dead at the end of the race. So coming into lap 1, we had clear traffic, nothing was going on, and pretty much hit all of our marks. Lap 2 is a little bit different story. The first set of hills took our line away totally. Everybody was hung up, and you know, it was pretty much ice. I had a little bit of gap going into hill 1, and then man, all the front runners pretty much caught up, and me and Knox were pretty much beating and banging on the hill, and then we had to back all the way back down, and I just, hill killing background, I guess, come into effect, and we shot up this far side of the hill and made our way through, and then pretty much just put the hammer down. So it was awesome, man. It was a really cool weekend, and really happy to put it on the box, especially the top. And yeah, it's just new machine. You don't know what to really expect. Getting some seat time, all that kind of stuff. So really I would say our first full weekend at it, pretty awesome way.
So no problems, co-driver never had to get out of the car, no pits, no nothing, made it clean all the way through?
Yeah, clean run. I mean, the only thing we were doing was trying to swap out goggles a couple different times and, keep some clear sight. He did a good job as far as calming me down and telling me not to push too hard. We felt like we were pretty smooth and fast. We didn't have any communication, so we didn't know if we had a big lead or if somebody was on our tail, but yeah, man, it worked out good. He kept me a little calm, and we just hammered down.
And who is your co-driver?
It's my best buddy, Bryce.
Bryce, how was it running in the co-pilot seat with Jay?
Well, last year we were in the Polaris, and we were at Windrock, and it was the first race with him, and we got probably 500 yards into the race and blew a spark plug, and then we made the switch. We talk every day. We talked back and forth. We talked about him getting into a Can-Am, making the switch. They're fast. So he made the switch and haven't looked back. It was a good day today. The snow is awesome. We had a lot of prep. We stayed up late last night prepping a bunch of things. Had a checklist of 2 sets of extra goggles, rags, everything that we needed, that we thought we would need, and ended up needing it. So it ended up working out. We worked real good together. We were like twins, separated at birth almost. So we think a lot alike, and certain areas I knew that, hey, we need to lock the diff here going up hills, and there's a few spots that are frozen, and we're like, hey, calm down, slow down, so you don't slide. I mean, there was a lot of areas that we worked really well together, and it was awesome. I enjoyed it a lot.
Well, fantastic! Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
Jay Shaw, who's a friend of all of us, got pole position. I was talking to Jay earlier about has he ever been on the pole before, and he said yes, that he has been on the pole once or twice. Have you ever seen Jay Shaw on the pole?
Yes, he used to work down there at the Striptease Lounge. It's a truck stop over off of 65, over just below Huntsville. He worked down there for 2 or 3 years to put himself through college and provide for his family. I've seen him on the pole many a times, and I will tell you, he does good work.